Oh, I forgot to materialize. Hang on. There we go. Hi. Hey, folks. I'm CPC Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I keep forgetting to become corporeal. I'm just so excited to be playing Final Fantasy VII again. This game's great. Oh, you know what I'm looking at on my screen right now is that Mexican cat. That's a cool one. I like that silly cat gif with the sombrero and mustache. That's even better. I'm kidding. It's not gonna show up. Empirical Woodland has subscribed. Thank you very much. Do you have a preference for a character that we pick? Or, is it just like the next one in the pile? What's your poison? And enable me. Alright. Ooh, hello frame rate. Alright, what are we doing? We have made it to the train graveyard. I like this area. There is a... hang on. Do I have... Yes. Yes, I do. No, Cloud. Cloud! Tifa is sad because I don't have any hyper equipped. That's fine. Next up is Ursula the Sea Witch. That's what's on top of the pile. Oh, you? Steal from you. Do. Fall! Ah, dang it! I'm so good at this game. Okay, let's try it that way. And you do that, and you do that. There you go. There is one particularly good steal that you're going to want to have while we're down here, but it requires a particular random drop, and then you got to steal it. So, who even knows? That's quite loud. Let's put you there. There we go. That's probably more in line with what I want. So Tifa being sad, what that does is her limit gauge builds more slowly. What's the other one, Empirical? It's more likely to hit, right? Because hyper means you're more likely to hit and you're less likely to hit. But your gauge builds up really, really quickly. They gave this area a whole story and background in the remake. Where that sounds like the kind of thing that, like, people on the internet would come up with. Dark theories about the Rugrats are all dead. Can we... Let me just have something nice, the internet. Alright, Empirical. Dangerous to be doing this while we're in a battle. Your first card is Peter Pan. On a clock. Reminds me of that one bit from Kingdom Hearts, the first one, where you learn to fly around the clock. Nice. Lilo, making baskets. That's your next one. Let's put you down and come back to you. Ooh, a gravity ball. Also missable. Oh, right. I remember. It's fine. See, I'm doing this on purpose. I don't remember. I'm doing this on purpose because there's a particular enemy that I want to find. What are you, little grubs? You know what? Do one of those. I don't need to do that. Aladdin! doing his part is this card category. That's kind of funny. Alright, what we're gonna do is you. Hey, here's a thought, smart guy. Why don't you give the healing magic to the mage? Yeah. Yeah, why don't I? Why don't I do that? I will. If I go into the right button. There you go. Take off you. And then, what's the remove button? That one? That one. And then you. Restore all. You get ice. There we go. That's more like it. See, now, Aeris can do the healing, whereas Squall Cloud can do more damage. For as much as I like yelling "Planets dying, Cloud," I just don't. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Alright, everybody. Is this the most obscure character in Lorcana? Let's find out. Empirical. Your next card is Fleur de Flamme. Yep. Not a clue, but he looks like a 90s Disney character for sure. It looks like, somebody who wouldn't be too far afield in Pinocchio? We have a creepy clone version of Robin Hood. This reminds me of Silent Hill 3 with the one bit in the subway where you have to go through all the trains. Although realistically, Silent Hill 3 reminds me of this. I played this one first. Come on. There we go. Now, this is the screen that has the thing that I want to find and to steal from. And I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to do that. Because, you know, I'm on stream. I've got stuff to do. I've got to spawn the thing, and then I've got to get the thing. So, no. Oh, don't attack Tifa. Owl, the Honey Ranger. Makes sense. Owl's an archer. In this one, they're doing like a D&D style thing with the 100 Acre Wood characters. I like them. Yeah! Pacha from The Emperor's New Groove. Voiced by John Goodman. And then you got Cloverfield Lane, where he's John Badman. That's stupid. You know what else was stupid? I don't think I can get that potion now. Oh wait, yes I can. Amazing. I will admit that we're talking about, like, oh, the ghosts of the children who were lured into the train graveyard. It did always strike me as being a little bizarre that this place was just sort of over here, and nobody thought to really do anything with it. Nope, Ice is the one that heals them. Remember? I remember. We're gonna use Bolt, because the next card is Mega Volt from Darkwing Duck. Next card is Russell, but he's got all of his badges. He's the Senior Wilderness Explorer. Useful. Whenever one of your characters quest, gain 1 claw. Also useful. You can use that to stack up. Like if you have support, for example, or character gains +2 attack and so on. We have Charles Muntz. Is that Charlton Heston? This character appears to just be caricature Charlton Heston. Insomnia Iron, hi, hello. You're blue now. And our shiny card is Pete, an evil version of Pete the Cat. Empirical Woodland. Thank you very much for subscribing, supporting this tomfoolery, enabling my addiction. Fine. It's fine. You know what? I should show off the second limit break. I got it. Halo on the PS5 sounds like the end times, honestly. I never thought I'd see the day because that was a... See, look at this. This is one of the reasons why I am madly in love with Rextress. Because she makes stupid puns like that. And I go, damn, that was a stupid pun. No, Empirical, it's the other way around. Level 1 limit break, you have to use that a bunch to unlock level 2. And then this one is just Cloud needs to defeat enemies. Like, specifically, Cloud needs to get those kills. If I remember correctly. And I do believe I do. Come on. Come on, enemies. Please show up. What I'm thinking is... Yeah, I did a message how everybody was haiku writing. And my dad's like, yeah. You two are as bad as each other. And to me, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. The more annoying of those is Great Gospel. Why, Empirical? Does something happen that makes it difficult for Eris to get her final limit break? I vaguely remember how you do it as well. You have to go north of the Mithril Mines, but only if your fight counter is double digits. 11, 22, 33, and so on. And then get the small Mithril off the guy, trade it to somebody, I think in Costa del Sol. This is whole thing. This is one of those ones where I frequently get... Really, magic can miss invisible enemies. Today I learned. I fairly frequently would get everybody's final limit breaks in this game. I remember where most of them are. Cloud I never did, because I legitimately never had the patience to unlock the Omni Slash. And you don't need it to get it anyway. We're at the very end. Spoilers. But yeah, I don't really use it all that much. Except for Vincent. I remember where you get it. Probably will when I get to it. But Vincent's I would use, because I like Vincent as a character. He's the coolest dude. How could one not? Come on, Ghost. Yeah! So the way that the encounters work in this game, they are hit. They are not as random as you think they are. There's a danger counter in the background, and when the danger counter goes up to a certain limit, you fight something. And what you fight is based on, like, some variable in the table. Because if you look into how the game is speedrun, it involves people taking a specific number of running steps and walking steps. And this way, excuse me, this is how you get the encounters you want and the frequency you want. I think I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more, and if I don't get what I want, it's fine. I don't need the thing. I just really want the thing. I want to show off the thing. It's one of the few times that steel is useful in this game. What? Cure. There you go. But just for you, Empirical, there you go. This one is Cloud's side B in Smash. That says pain! Okay, question. Wait, go over there. Yeah, nice. Makes sense, right? Ghosts are undead, so cure them. Do damage. Nope, that's my menu. That's my menu. I thought I'd bug the game a little bit. Alright, whatever this next one is, I'm leaving after this. It's not going to be the one that I want. It's not the one that I want. The one I want is this giant chariot-looking thing. And you can steal an absurdly good weapon for Eris, to the point that she just becomes your main attacker. Physical and magical. She's way stronger than anyone else. Because for whatever reason, an enemy in this really early area just carries like 2 or 3 tiers above what she should have now. It's great. I don't know why. This game more than most is causing me trouble with zoning out. I'm like, not even half an hour in, and I was like, yeah. I'm fighting. I've fight ghosts at dragons. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7. That one doesn't count because I'm on my way out. Hell yeah! All right, get used to this screen, everybody. This is Elagor. I want Aeris's weapon. Give me Aeris's weapon, you big dumb nerd. Do you know the odds of getting that? Incredibly low is the answer. That says silence. I recognize that from Final Fantasy VI and sometimes 3. Because that's the one Siren shows up and just goes poof. They took it out of the international release because kanji is scary. Nah, I'm Perkle. I'm good. I'm fine. I got one. I'm gonna give Aeris a cool weapon, and I genuinely didn't think I was gonna get that. Alright. The striking staff. Why does Aeris have 32 attack now? Like, just twice as strong as everyone else. Aeris is insane. What good character. I hope nothing bad happens to her. Actually, you know what? There we go. Alright. Hot damn, I love this theme. I'm glad it's still playing. We made it! The pillar's standing! Wait! Do you hear something above us? Gunfire? That looks a little bad. Why is he standing on the underneath of that? Wedge! You alright? Cloud. You remember my name. Ignore that glitch. Barrett's up top. Help. Cloud. Going up. Aeris, you look after Wedge. Aeris, do me a favor. I have a bar called 7th Heaven in this neighborhood. There's a little girl named Marlene now. Don't worry, I'll put her somewhere safe. It's dangerous here. Everyone get away from the pillar, quickly. Everyone get out of Sector 7. And this guy's just like, sir. I know. I know a good place. If you want to get away from Sector 7, it's called my house. Anyway, do that, use... There we go, Tifa's not sad anymore. My voice is breaking. I love when that happens. As if the first time wasn't bad enough. Yeah, you think I'd forget? I kind of forgot. is this, a Metal Gear game? I can think of like 2 separate Metal Gear games where you have to do this. Like that, do you see how much more Tifa's limit break is going up now that she's not sad? Aww. I wonder. No, go that guy. Go that guy. These guys are air guys, right? So surely this isn't air guys. What am I talking about? They're the propeller men, right? So surely they've got they're weak to lightning. I can tell you what's the worst ultimate weapon to use, Empirical. The worst one to get. So Cloud, you have to beat the boss. Tifa, I forget what you have to do for Tifa, because her thing is... The piano is her limit break, it's not her weapon. I don't remember how to get anybody's ultimate weapon in this thing. Except for the cat. The cat, we're probably going to see the cat's ultimate weapon in like, this stream. Oh, that's right. You have to go back to War Market with the engineer. It is like, goddamn, machine gun defenses, I turn this off in my sleep. And then he does. Nah, so the worst ultimate weapon in this game is Vincent's, because it's real easy to get, but it has a very bizarre damage scaling system, where Death Sentence gets stronger the more enemies that Vincent specifically kills with it. But Vincent has to kill somewhere around 6,000 enemies on his own in order for death penalty to actually do any good. Like, legit, just give him the sniper rifle and death touch, and it's way better. Barret, does Barret's count? Because you can just find it, but only if he's with you at the time. And if he's not, you just can't have it. Anyway, sorry Barret, hi. Tifa, Cloud, you came! Be careful, they're attacking from the helicopter. Better equip ourselves before they attack in full force. Do I have any accessories? No. No. Good. Alright, good. Let's use one of those. And let's go. Here they come. You're too late. Once I push this button. That's all, folks. Mission accomplished. We have to disarm it. Cloud, Barret, please. Can't have you do that. No one gets in the way of Reno and the Turks. Oh, yeah, actually. Try and break it if you can. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pyramid. You ever stop to think just how the ancient Egyptians built the pyramids without constant Microsoft team meetings and circling back to the start of the presentation? Probably aliens. I'm gonna be honest, Empirical, I kind of liked the sunken plane. The fact that the enemies were just these weird things. Wow, I forgot what her limit break was. I think Conform is probably one of the better weapons as well. So everybody's ultimate weapon has its own little thing that determines how its damage scales. So for example, Barret is called Missing Score, and it gets stronger based on the materia that Barret has equipped. The more AP on that materia, the stronger he gets. There's a character called HP Shout. Nope, there's a weapon called HP Shout, which the more hit points this character has, the stronger it becomes. For example. It's time. Oh, you can see him on the left there. Somersault. Cloud, I don't know how to stop this. Try it. It's not a normal time bomb. That's right. You'll have a hard time disarming that one. It'll blow the second some stupid jerk touches it. Please, stop it! Only a Shinra executive can set up on his arm the emergency plate release system. Shut your hole. I wouldn't try that. You just might make me injure our special guest. Eris! Oh, you know each other? How nice you could see each other one last time. You should thank me. What are you gonna do with Eris? I haven't decided. Our orders were to find and catch the last remaining ancients. It's taken us a long time, but now I can finally report this to the president. Tifa, don't worry, she's alright. There's a lot of women getting slapped in this game. There's a mini game of it later on. Well, it should be starting right about now. Think you can escape in time? You know what? I kind of forgot that this game did the same thing. I thought Final Fantasy VIII started, there's cutscenes, but also you can move around in them. You know, at least in the Final Fantasy series. But no, apparently it was this one. Yo, we can use this wire to get out. What else is this the bit where the copyrighted music is? I'm talking very loudly, so I'm talking over the copyrighted music. I hope, there's one bit where they play, like, a recording of some classical music. Like, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. I'll get in trouble. Marlene! This is kind of a stellar moment. Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! Damn it! Damn it all! What the hell's it all for? Ugh! Hey, Barret! Barret! Hey! Barret, stop. Please stop, Barret. I just realized it stands to reason that Barret's gonna have like insane core strength because if he's shooting from his hand, like there's gonna be insane recoil from that, and he has to hold his arm still through it. That's pretty intense. Marlene. Barret? Marlene, I think Marlene is safe. Huh? Right before they took Eris, she said, "Don't worry, she's alright." She was probably talking about Marlene. Really? But... Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. All three of them were in the pillar. Think I don't know that? But all of us, we fought together. I don't want to think of them as dead. And the other people in Sector 7. Oh, this is all screwed up. It's destroyed the entire village just to get to us. They killed so many people. You saying it's our fault? Is it because Avalanche was here? Innocent people lost their lives because of us? No, Tifa. That ain't it. Hell no. It ain't us. It's the damn Shinra. It's never been nobody but the Shinra. They're evil. They're just destroying our planet just to build their power and line their own damn pockets with gold. If we don't get rid of them, they're gonna kill this planet. Which is dying, Cloud. I haven't mentioned that for a while. But it is. I find it never gonna be over until we get rid of them. I don't know. What don't you know? You don't believe me? It's not that. I'm not sure about me. My feelings. You know, what about you? Yo! Where does he think he's going? Oh, Eris. Oh yeah, that girl. What's up with her? I don't really know, but she's the one I left Marlene with. Oh damn, Marlene! Tifa, there ain't no turning back now. Having said that, oh, okay. I do that every time. There ain't no turning back now. And then I turn back because clearly there's some yellow materia there, and I want it. You gonna help Eris? Yeah. Before that, something I want to know. What's that? Yeah, it's about the ancients. In my veins courses the blood of the ancients. I am one of the rightful heirs of this planet. Sephiroth? Are you alright? Pull it together, man. It's not even a good materia. I remember which one this is. Sense. Yeah, I never use that. What the hell? But I want it. It's there. Yeah, Tifa can have that, and we'll sell it. I guess. We'll put those funds towards something else. Come on. Come on. There we go. Damn it, Claire, what's this screwy house doing over here? Why has it got armor? I don't know what's going on. Tifa, how'd you miss that? Actually, how did Tifa miss that? Again, house. That low energy flickering you're seeing there, that's not Twitch failing to catch up on single frame flickering. It just looks like that. Actually, is Tifa dark for a minute? I never liked the Denny sound in this game. It sounded like illness. It's not like any particular ill, it's just like... It just sounds generally unwell. Hopefully this makes sense. Aw, hell yeah. Cloud, let's go. Okay. I see. One of the reasons I know about Cloud's limit breaks and how to set them up and how to do them is because there is a particular boss fight where the only strategy I know for how to do this boss fight is to come in with Cloud ready to use Clim Hazard and use Clim Hazard. I genuinely do not know how to do the actual legitimate method for that boss fight, and that's the only way I've ever done it. Am I gonna do it here? Yeah, probably. Game dual cover is one that I will enjoy today. I'm going to say Silent Hill 2. Oh, that's his item. The top line there, item. Hell's up with that? I don't care if they're Avalanche or Avant-Garde or whatever. Anyone who bring down the plates on us is nuts. My dream is to grow up and become a big-time dealer on Wall Market. Hello, you can see me outside of the map boundaries. Hi. Weirdly, that takes me out of the like, that ruins my immersion more than just seeing these big friendly UI elements in the floaty save point. Like, come on. I mean... Oh, they stepped it up again. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Cloud, wasn't it? It's about Aeris, isn't it? Sorry, the Shinra Hava. I know. They took it from here. They were here? That's what Aeris wanted. Why is Shinra after Aeris? Aeris is an ancient, the sole survivor. What'd you say? But aren't you her mother? Not her real mother. it must have been 15 years ago. During the war, my husband was sent to the front, someplace far away called Wutai. One day, I went to the station because I got a letter saying he was coming home on leave. I always like that guy and his girlfriend down there just joyously reuniting, especially when he spins around on the lamppost like that. I don't know why. That's just like... yeah. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Alright, it's the other one that I really, really like. Thank you, Perkle. Well, then that's Final Fantasy VIII. The US Strategy Guide version. Sorry, I'm talking over the best piece of music in the game. It's almost like I'm trying to hold it together. My husband never came back. I wonder if something happened to him. No, I'm sure his leave was just cancelled. I went to the station every day. Then, one day... You used to see a lot of this thing during the war. Her last words were, "Please take Eris someplace safe." My husband never came back. I had no child, I was lonely, so I decided to take her home with me. Eris and I became close very quickly. That child loved to talk. She used to talk to me about everything. She told me how she escaped from some kind of research laboratory, and that her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely. Many other things. Returned to the planet? I didn't know what it meant. I asked if she meant a star in the sky, but she said it was this planet. She was a mysterious child in many ways. Please don't cry. I'm gonna be honest with you, Eris. It's... I can't promise that. Eris just blurted that out all of a sudden. When I asked her if something happened. Someone dear to you has just died. His spirit was coming to see you, but he's already returned to the planet. At that time, I didn't believe her. But several days later, we received a notice saying my husband died. And that was it. A lot had happened, but we were happy. Until one day... we want you to return Eris to us. We've been searching for her for a long time. No! Never! Eris, you're a very special child. You are of special blood. Your real mother was an ancient. At that moment, I found out she was an ancient. The ancients will lead us to a land of supreme happiness. Eris will be able to bring happiness to all of those in the slums. That is why Shinra would like Eris's cooperation. He's wrong! I'm not ancient, I'm not! But Eris, surely you hear voices sometimes when you're all alone. No, I don't! But I knew. I knew about her mysterious powers. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. It's amazing how she's avoided the Shinra for all these years. The Shinra need her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her. But why now? She brought a little girl here with her. Tang found them on their way here. She probably wasn't fast enough to get away. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for the little girl's safety. Marlene. Marlene? Aeris was cut because of Marlene? Oh, I'm sorry. Marlene's my daughter. I'm really sorry. Your father? How in the world could you ever leave a child alone like that? No, please don't start with that. I'm always thinking about what might happen to Marlene if I... But you gotta understand something. I don't got any answers. I want to be with Marlene, but I gotta fight. Because if I don't, the planet's gonna die, Cloud. It isn't currently in the process of dying. I may have reiterated this a time or two, so I gotta keep fighting. But inside, I'm always thinking of her. I just want to be with her. Always. See, I'm going in circles now. I think I know what you mean. She's upstairs asleep. Why don't you go and see her? Man, you know what it is? When the oboe comes in, that's what gets me. There's the NV Nation do an orchestral version of a track called Illusion, which is A, very sad song to begin with. B, the orchestral version, as soon as that oboe comes in, it begins raining on my face. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're alright. Don't cry, your whiskers hurt. Cloud! You gonna go help Aeris, right? She's done so much for me. The Shinra are involved. I ain't staying here. I'm coming too. Guess what? Guess what? Aeris asked me lots of questions, like what kind of person Cloud is. I bet she likes you, Cloud. Let's hope so. I won't tell Tifa. You're going after Aeris, right? Yeah. I'm coming with you. We're going right into Shinra headquarters. You gotta be prepared for the worst. I know. Right now, I feel I have to push myself to the limit. Past the point of no return! If I stayed here, I'd go crazy. I'm sorry. Apparently, that's stimming. Just breaking into song or song lyrics. That, stimming. I never knew that. So is accents. I just thought I was weird. Sorry, but can you take care of Marlene a little bit longer? Yes, I don't mind. This place is dangerous now. You better go somewhere else. You're right. But promise that you'll come back to her. Don't get yourself killed. How do we get to the Shinra building? There ain't no train that goes up there anymore. Well, let's go to Wall Market. We might be able to find something there. I maintain that the tailor in Wall Market was selling fetish gear. And like that's why we've inspired him to come back to it, because it's not just sexy schoolgirl, sexy nurse maid outfit, it's those things, but for boys. And he's into it now. And man, Cloud's into it? You do you, Cloud. You know what? Oh! Broken. I don't know if I have to do that in order to unlock the thing later, but I don't recall doing that earlier, so I'm going to do it now. You are the materia shop. You are food. You are items? Nope. you are restaurant. How I've never played Legend of Dragoon. And that should be fine. Now, can I go and get the thing now? Or do I need to know that I need the thing, and then I can go and get the thing? Let's find out. Hello, machine gun shop. Oi. Going up to the plate? You better have batteries. You gonna sell me something you just found? Hey, you new? I repaired them, so it's alright. Why do we need batteries to climb up to the plate? Oh, you find about it when you get there. About 100 gil for each. Okay. Cool. You know what? It makes a lot of sense that they would give Aeris a cool striking weapon. Because, like, if they've removed her from the party for a little bit. Everyone climbed up this wire. Looks scary. Ugh. Can we climb it? Yeah, at least to the upper world. Alright, we'll climb the wire. Oh, there's no way we can do this. You know how far it goes up? There is a way. Look, what's that look like? Just a normal wire. Oh yeah? Well, to me, it looks like a shiny wire of golden hope. You're right. This is the only way to save Aeris. Okay, that was a bad analogy, but Barret, I understand how you feel. Let's go. There is a part of me which... Oh, check it out. It's the current Overwatch meta on the wall. No mercy. For some reason, I always thought that the stage is set from Final Fantasy VIII plays here, but you can kind of hear it in this piece of music, right? Hopefully, yes. Maybe if I put a battery in, propeller might work. Guess I just have to believe the shopkeeper. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't trust this. Well, the battery's dead, so I guess I can walk across it. I'd be worried as soon as I got near that, it's gonna reactivate and just... just cut me up is what it's gonna do. Alright, which way? It's this. I know where I have to go. Broadly speaking. Oh, that's the way. Alright. I knew it. I knew it was something along the lines of climbing up this twisted little bit of train track. Hey, check me every time I play Final Fantasy VII doing that exact thing. This is another one of those parts where... I can never time that. Like, ever. Ever, ever, ever. That stupid bit with the buttons? First time. Nah, the stupid bit with the buttons in the Mako reactor, hate it. And then jumping onto that thing, hate it. I think I have to do the jump again. Can I not just jump down from here to there? Sure can't. No, the jump is always worse than the button press, for sure. At the very least with the button press, it gives you a degree of timing of now. With this, less so. It's more... I don't know. Maybe you go with the audio cue that it's giving you. I say that like I didn't just figure that out after playing this game since I was a teenager. So don't worry about it. It's not bragging. Check it out, it's the cover to the game that we're playing. It's like they knew. Hey, you ought to know this building well. Not really, now that I think about it. This is the first time I've ever been to the headquarters. Oh, I heard about this place before. Every floor above the 60th is special. Not easy to get to, even for the employees. Must be where they took care of us. Security's pretty light now. Alright, let's go. Wait a second, you don't think you're just going right through the main entrance, are you? What else does it look like? I'm gonna kick some shit in her butt. That's not gonna work. We've got to find another way. Ain't gotta be no other way. Keep wasting time like this. I know that. But if we get caught here... Hey, Cloud, what should we do? We're gonna bust on in. That's more like it, Cloud. Because if you take them stairs, Tifa's gonna say a slur. Tifa says a slur if you take the stairs. I'm not gonna go that way because then it'll be on the screen. I'm not gonna read it. But she says it. It's been on the game since 1997. Every time they've patched and remade and re-released this game, she says it. Excuse me, if you don't have an appointment, you'll have to... I don't need no appointment. This is an emergency. Anyone don't want to get their face bashed in, better get out of the way. Dude, I think they are. Did you think they're Avalanche? Intruders, seize them! No, Empirical, you behave yourself. She says the R word. Oh, hey Tifa, that was in time to the music. Good job. So Tifa's limit break. Can I show you this? Oh, it still goes. Well, how about that? That saves cheating. Now she has 2 reels. This one has a miss on it. And then if you get a miss, the entire rest of the combo just ends. Now, there is a reason that we came through the front door. And it's not because I don't want Tifa to say the word with the word in it. It is... Dang. There is a missable plot device in this room, and you only get 2 shots at getting it. And I'm going to be too busy to come back and get it the second time I'm here. So, like... Also, yeah, you come this way because you want to grind and get some levels, honestly, but... Nah, I'm coming here for a reason, alright? Shinra Incorporated. Our slogan is, Shinra's future is the world's future. Mako energy for a brighter world. Turtle Paradise Newsletter, number 2. The end of another hard day. Wouldn't you like to sit back with a tall, cool one? You can at the Turtle's Paradise. Stop in today. Nothing like a smooth one after work. That's why you come down here, is to read that and get Turtle's Paradise number 2. I never get Turtle's Paradise number 2. And now I have. I always forget that it's there. Turtle Paradise number 2 is related to something we haven't met yet, and also something that got cut out of the game. I can't open those yet, I believe. Welcome! Our special today is... Here, take the money! I want your money. Avalanche ain't no pack of criminals. We just want back what your boss stole from us. Avalanche? We ain't gonna hurt you. I'd even pay you if you help us. Okay, well... Thank you and come again. Forget I said that. Skippable cutscene. No one watches this. Look at this cool thing we 3D modeled. Look at it. That just looks like a piece of junk, I'm not gonna lie. Well, it's one of those things, Empirical, where I can believe there would be an advert for Wutai in Shinra headquarters, because Shinra has ties around that area. Right? Why is Mako spelled like that? Eris's mom was talking about the war in Wutai. I will put money down that Shinra started it. Also, that was an obscene amount of detail for, like, a PlayStation 1 disc for an entirely optional cutscene. That never plays ever again. And then there's other little places around the world where Shinra have essentially got their fingers in a lot of pies. So to speak, everywhere has to deal with Shinra. Including Wutai. Empirical Woodland, did that actually happen? Because that's a really funny way of explaining that. I always took it to be that, it was there in the same way that, you know, you're walking down the street and here's an advert for Ibiza or Greece or something, right? Just, hey, do you want to go on holiday? Well, how about you go here? Pretty cool. What's wrong? I don't want to start a I didn't want to start a ruckus until we'd saved Eris. Should have known that was impossible, though. What is it? Give me the willies. See, there are some times when even you fight for other people. I'm impressed. Who cares if you're impressed? You know, I ain't so good at saying this, but sorry. For a lot of things. What the? Look! Damn! Did you stop it, Cloud? I don't care where. You know what? That's fair. So, in... I think it's Final Fantasy VII Ultimania. The director of the game talks about specifically what those flyers are for and why they're here. And, apparently, the original plan was that there were going to be several different versions of a particular character that we haven't met yet. And based on which poster you find, they were going to be wanted posters, first of all. And depending on which wanted poster you found, that was what this character would do. So, like, if you found that one, and it said, "Give character known as the mysterious Crimson Lightning," then you'd find her as, like, really, really fast. Or the Azure Bruiser. She might have a different color scheme and be physically strong. And, hey, guess what's not happening in this game? I'm amazed there's 2 cut characters. They're not gonna put down 9. I always thought this guy was kind of cool. Look at this Rise of the Robots looking rollerblader. Jet Set Radials, go! So yes, Empirical does mention to take that one with a grain of salt, because the director is also known as the Champagne King. So, like, he just says stuff, you know? It reminds me very much of the development of Shadow of the Colossus, which I think a lot of people misunderstand. I could be wrong as well, but when the devs talk about a potential 40 Colossi in that game, I don't think they wanted to build and implement 40 they sketched out ideas for 40 of them. That's what I think, and it's not... Nice! And it's not that they were going to put in 40 and had to cut it down. They had 40 ideas and then... Oh, man! No, that's alright. My mistake. Oh, I'm not getting on. Oh, man! I was 47 and I'm trying to make a Hitman joke. Clearly that man was not on your level, 47. There you go. Destroy the intruders! This is another one where I'm trying to use real-life logic in silly vintage games, but I'm pretty sure... not too bad. Use lightning on the robots. Feels like that would blow them up pretty handily. Yeah? Yeah. Also, what a perfectly mid-late 90s enemy that it's a radical rollerblader. Like, come on. What else was it gonna be? Yeah! Weirdly, Final Fantasy VII is not one of the ones that I've done a lot of background reading on. Like, I can tell you a great deal about this particular thing in Final Fantasy 8 and 9. 8 was my first one, 9 is the one I've played the most. What's this? But, yeah, 7 is not one that I've played a great deal, so... I never really did a lot of background reading around it. This is the real thing. Don't let your guard down. I hope Aeris is alright. Alright, Empirical. This is another one of those bits for me. I hate this bit. Cloud, you go on ahead. It signals us when it's safe to move. Wait for the soldiers to turn, then press A to signal the others. Because, like, it's not enough that you get 2 of them across. You've got to get 2 of them across twice, but also you have to get there, and, like, ugh. And it's not like you can time it with the music. You just have to wait for the guards to not be looking necessarily. And no, I do not like this bit. Oh my god, how did I do that first time? I've never done that first time. Okay, we're gonna rock. Remember, we're here to save Aeris. Hell, I know that. Keeping her. Did you forget a keycard? Even employees can't access floors above the 60th without a keycard. Did you know that Sephiroth is the name of a particularly notable tree in, I believe, Judaism? Trees. There you go. This is the lounge floor. Yeah, above us are all the special floors for the company bigwigs. Tough working under someone. Where's he out? Thought I heard a ruckus downstairs a minute ago. You know what that was all about? No idea, but no need to worry, because everything above the 60th floor is safe. Oh, they were talking to each other. I thought that guy was talking to me. Hell are you? What are you doing around here? Oh, I see. So you must be the what you call it? Shinra Inc. Repair Division. Yeah, you know, this building looks like it's starting to fall apart. This door just pushed open. You gotta fix this right away. Oh, yeah, and take a look at the other floors, too. Take this. Thank you very much for hydrate. I do believe I shall. I have the tiniest can of ginger ale today. I'm not defeating the grandma accusations, am I? Oh, it's this bit! Sliding in before stream, good luck storming the castle. Hey, I'm here. I'm doing my thing. Everything's great. Alright. What are you? Urban development research. Problems with plate construction, new plans for urban planning, biological characteristics of the ancients. I know what the answer to the puzzle is. Scientific research. Data on experimental animals living near Midgar, the Genova Project, file on Dr. Gast biologist, the ancients in history. I think it's that one. Oh no, there you go. Reactor construction chart. Yep, I know what the answer is. So, I will explain. I've seen somebody figure this out. I have only ever done this with somebody telling me how to do it. I know, what a scrub 12-year-old me was, but still. And then you are peace preservation and weapons development. Plans for new land weapons. Material production is military uses. Ranks and extended use of Maka weaponry. Hiding is Shinra peacekeeping law. Modern history of the Midgar space program. There we go. 1, 2, 3. It's a code with the numbers next to the books. It certainly is, Sloth. So, the way that it goes, you may have noticed that outside of the doors, peace preservation and weapons development. So what do we have here? We have plans for new land weapons, materia production and military uses, ranks and extended use of Maka weaponry, Heidegger's Shinra peacekeeping law, modern history of the Midgar space program, volume 1, and the economic report of anti-Shinra activities. Not quite, Sloth. So what you have to do, in each of these libraries is a book that doesn't belong, and in this case it's over here. Why is the space program book in the peacekeeping core, not the space core? So what you do is you then take the 16th letter, that's what the number 16 is, and it gives you M. And then you do that for each of the little libraries, and then you go and speak to this gentleman over here. You are who might you be? You must be those... Me? I'm Domino, the mayor of Midgar. Actually, mayor in name only. The city and everything in it is really run by the Shinra Inc. Our only real job is watching over Shinra's documents. Me, the mayor, librarian. Oh. You want to get upstairs? Tell you what, if you guess the password, I'll give you my key card. Yes, that's it. Guess the password and I'll give you my key card. Get it on the first try, I'll even throw in a special item. Got it? Then tell me. What's the password? Bomb. Orbs. Best orbs. This is not a crossword stream, but we're still gonna go the route to my crossword stream. The answer's bomb. bomb! Oh, I love the sound of that bomb. Makes me so angry. Like a walking time bomb waiting to explode. Well, okay, here, take it. Never thought you'd get it on the first try. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover. Oh, well, promise is a promise. Take this too. Oh, well, there you go. Empirical and I both got that wrong. Why would I do something like this, you ask? Revenge, of course. Ginger's been torturing me forever. That's why I was a little rough on you all just now. Go up there and really make them suffer. I don't have to teach them. Right. That elemental restore, that glitches the game. Kinda, it exploits a bug in the programming where, oh, you'll see. We're gonna exploit the hell out of that later on in the game. I thought that was, a piece of skill materia. And then I said, no, it's not. It's the 4-slot bangle, isn't it? And me and Empirical are going, yes. Yes? Uh-huh, sure. The elemental materia. It's fine. Okay. Beep beep, verifying keycard. Level B employee verified. You're permitted to open doors on the floor up to 3 times. If you receive an item coupon, remember to exchange it for an item. Warning, do not enter the air conditioning ducts. They are very dangerous. Now, how did I do this? I think you can reset it. So, let's... Oh! Look at that! Anytime I come into the room, the air vent opens up. I wonder if that's the clue. Start again from the beginning. Okay. So what else do we have? Oh yeah, that's it, I think. 1, 2. And then... Do you know what? Yeah, sorry, Empirical. I was actually genuinely interested in that, but then I got caught up in explaining the mechanics of the puzzle. Signers roll is let us know there is a mole inside showing the leaking information of Avalanche, which is why they escaped without getting caught. Yeah. Is it him? Like, it stands to reason that if he's not a fan of Shinra, right? So, is he the dude? Okay, okay. I think... Where's my speed button? There's my speed button. I'm impatient. That mole is revealed to be Domino as he hates me. Do you know what? Fair. Shinra... bunch of bastards. All clear. So. Yeah, that's the one. And then what we do is we drop into this one over here, hop out, and we get the one, we open the door to the left, and then that's how we get the thing. Look at that, we got there. We got there. You can exchange your coupons for items. Here are the items you can have. Oh, there it is! There's 4 slots. Alright then. Four slots ain't super great, but it's got 4 slots. And then you can have Star Pendant. Resists poison. There you go. Alright. You just wander up to level 64. Now, I'm pretty sure we don't need to do this, but I'm going to do this. What's this? Megaphone? Hanging on to this won't do any good. Cloud, you've got, like, ghost hands in your inventory. You've got gravity balls. Take the damn megaphone. Take one to restore your energy. Shinra Gym health drink. Try it out. Nothing. Is it broken? So, what are you doing? No violence here, please. Let's just throw that brick up in the air and we'll catch it later. That's a noise that is used in Final Fantasy VIII. Model of Midgar. A city born from the Earth's Mako. I think this one is just here to waste your time. So we've seen the treasure chests on the floor right there. Now we have to go and find the next one that will open up. I always wondered if the... Really? Okay. I always wondered if the parts that you found could be inserted anywhere, or if it was just like... You know, this one has to go as the Sector 1 part. This is Sector 2, Sector 3. Not you, Sector 7. Oof. Wait, is Cloud Berserk? Not Berserk. Hyper. I think I saw him go as his little limit bar as being red. Yes, he is. Suits me. This is another one of those, man, really inconvenient for the Shinra dudes to have to, like, complete this every single time they need to just go upstairs. Like when the old chestnut about Resident Evil puzzles. I need to go to the neighbor's house. Where is my shotgun that turns into a goat? Anyways, I was gonna say who's that guy, but I forgot that I had cropped the screen. You can't see that. Someone cool just showed up on my screen. We like that guy. Alright, you. There we go. And then this gives us keycards 66. And away we go. Jeez, that's a lot of suits. We have the damages estimates for Sector 7. Considering those factories we already set up and all the investments, the damage is estimated at approximately 10 billion gil. The estimated cost to rebuild Sector 7 is... We're not rebuilding. What? We're leaving Sector 7 as it is. And we're starting the Neo-Midgar plan. Then the Ancients? The Promised Land will soon be ours. I want you to raise the Mako rates 15% in every area. Alright, great, tra-la-la-la-la. Please include our space program in the budget. Reeve and Scarlet will divide the extra income from the rate increases. Oh, man! Sir, if you raise the rates, people will lose confidence. It'll be alright. The ignorant citizens won't lose confidence. They'll trust Shinra Incorporated even more. After all, we're the ones who saved Sector 7 for Avalanche! Oh, that dirty bastard. Hojo, how's the girl? As a specimen, she's inferior to her mother. I'm still in the process of comparing her to her mother. I found her. But for now, the difference is 18%. How long will the research take? Probably 120 years. Probably impossible to finish in our lifetime. Or in the lifetime of the specimen too, for that matter. That's why we're thinking of breeding her. Then we could create one that could withstand our research for a long time. What about the Promised Land? Won't it hinder our plans? That's what I need the plan. The mother is strong, and yet has her weaknesses. that concludes our meeting. Something stinks. They were talking about Eris, right? I don't know. Probably. Let's follow him. That's the wrong way, Cloud. I'm so smart. Nah. What, you think this game's gonna get meta and be like, oh man, who's that on the Switch overlay? That guy? He's cool. I think that guy's cool. Sloth, your game is glitches. What happened? Hey, you in the bathroom. You ever hear whispering coming from somewhere? Sitting here facing the monitor day in, day out, kind of feel forced into it. I don't have any motivation. Whew. So what happened, Sloth? Told you, huh? One of the achievements is to complete 14 science studies. You've done every course in the game, and there's only 11. Are there, like, hidden mastery courses? You gotta go and find the dude, and the dude will teach you the thing. I don't know what the game is, but I'm wondering, is that a thing? I remember him. That Hojo guy. He's in charge of Shinra's science department. Cloud, don't you know him? This is the first time I've ever actually seen him. So that's what he looks like. Oh, so it's very specifically science studies. Alright, I gotcha. Yeah, this is fine. So it's one of those instances where I'm going to say, surely there has to be a thing somewhere, right? Like, find the hidden teacher and the teacher will tell you what to do. But at the same time, I have played some games that just are bugged. And do they work? Yeah, I guess. Sure. Can't do this, but yeah. Alright. I think it's fairly telling that there is a prison area in this office building. But, you know, I want another random encounter. Give me one of those dudes. this today's specimen? Yes. We're starting right away. Raise it to the upper level. My precious specimen. Precious specimen? Is this going to be used for a biological experiment? This piece of music used to give me the nightmares. Still kind of does. I have a really good version of it. I might use it for tomorrow's lobby. It's called Something to Think About. Genova. Genova. Zephyr. So they brought it here. Cloud, be strong. Did you see it? See what? It's moving. Still alive? There's a goddamn head! The whole thing's stupid. Let's keep going. Why has he got eyes on its nipples? I don't know, Barret. Why does it have those? Because it shouldn't. It's creepy and weird. What? I've never seen this before. How did I miss this sign? Oh, that's ridiculous. That's not even why I came here to fight. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Hey, see, there you go. Shinra Incorporated knows what it's doing. Their big electrical signposts are immune to electricity. Let's see. Specimen Hojo Asafami is... Yeah, let's do that. Right, you. I'm doing this the wrong way around. I should steal from the back row and attack the front. This isn't actually the thing I wanted to find. Look at that. The only time I'm ever really going to use the sense materia. 209. it keeps track of it for me. Amazing. The one that I wanted to find was the soldier, third-class soldiers, because they, you can steal their sword. And you can give their sword to Cloud, and it's like it's the only time you can get him a sword until the next village, I believe. There you go, Carbon Bangle. Probably kind of useful. Yeah, see, look at that. There's a nice big boost. Aeris! Aeris. Oh, is that her name? What do you want? We're taking Aeris back. Outsiders. Should have noticed it earlier, you... There's so many frivolous things in this world. Are you going to kill me? I don't think you should. The equipment here is extremely delicate. Without me, who could operate it? Hmm? That's right. I recommend you think things out logically before you make any rash moves. Now, bring the specimen. Cloud, help! What do you think you're doing? Lending a hand to an endangered species. Both of them are on the brink of extinction. If I don't help, all these animals will disappear. Right. So... people are kind of divided on this one. People are like... Hojo's intention is for the creature there in Aeris that they should mate. You just want to mate. No, none of that. In my head, he was gonna, like, Brundlefly the, like, you know, the fly. You seen that? So you push the button and the science noise happens and then you just get a weird hybrid. Like, you've seen how a lot of the monsters we found are just things mashed together. I think that's what he was gonna do, not the other one. Because that doesn't bear thinking about. Barret, can't you do anything? Alright, step back. Stop. What are you... Oh, my precious specimens. Now's our chance to get Aeris. Yeah, exactly, Sloth. Just... you know, just duct tape the two of them together, and then you got another one. And it's the saddest thing in the world. Why would we think about that? Cloud, what's wrong? The elevator's moving. This is no ordinary specimen. This is a very ferocious specimen. He is rather strong. I'll help you all out. It talked? I'll talk as much as you want later, miss. We'll take care of that monster. Somebody take Aeris safe. I am going to send Tifa. What's your name? Hojo has named you Red 13, a name with no meaning whatsoever to me. Only whatever you wish. We are going to name this character for literally no reason at all. This character's named Nanaki. Come on. By the way, you know previously I was talking about, hey, Resident Evil? I forgot that we just straight up fight Nemesis at this point. Do I mean Nemesis? I never really played Resident Evil. Sorry. But very clearly that is like a T-virus monster, so... Tyrant. That's the one that I'm thinking of. The one that's got the big eyeball in its shoulder. Was that William Burroughs? That lad. But hopefully you see what I mean when I talk about how, yeah, no. A lot of Hojo monsters are just bits of things bolted together. Hideous. Hideous it is. You. William Birkin, that's the one. Thank you very much. I don't know Resident Evil. I know the basement music. Does that count? I wonder if I've broken this thing's battle script? Eris, you alright? She seems alright, in many ways. I have a right to choose too. I don't like two-legged things. What are you? An informed question, but difficult to answer. I am what you see. You must have many questions, but first, let's get out of here. I will lead the way. Cloud, so you did come for me! I apologize for what happened back there. I was merely acting to throw Hojo off guard. Now we've saved Eris, ain't no need to be in this building, so let's get the hell out of here! If all five of us go together, we'll be noticed. Let's break up into two groups. Right, change party. I am going to... You. Yeah, because you're the strongest person I've got, and I know what's coming next. Don't really need to do that, but you know what? I'm gonna do that. Done! We'll be going first. Meet at the 66th floor elevator. Don't be late. You know where the elevator is. The 66th floor. Enemy skill materia. It's useless. Like, actually useless. There are... Right, Empirical and I were talking about this also. There is one, maybe two functional functionally useful spells with enemy skill, and the rest of them just... Nah, man. No, please don't kill me. I only did what Hojo told me to. prove it to you. Here, this is the key card to the 68th floor. Would I be doing this if I was the enemy? Oh, and then he runs through here to show that these aren't, like, gonna kill your lasers. That's clever. Where are you going? Everyone's waiting at the 66th floor elevator. Yeah, I just wanted a selfie with the funny number. Barret, come on. Man's got no sense of humor. So yeah, arguably there are two useful enemy skills. There's White Wind. I love White Wind in every game, even the ones where it's useless. But all right, how much damage is this gonna do? Get him, Eris. Eh. That's still a good number. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, enemy skill materia. White Wind. I always love White Wind. That skill's great. Especially because this game limits the number of multiple heals you can do. White Wind is essentially a free version of heal all materia. And the other is Mighty Guard, which... There are certain fights that would be a lot more... It would be a lot easier if I actually used it. The example I gave is Lost Number, which has incredibly good physical and magical attacks, and hey, why not do something about that, Cass? Well, because I prefer just tanking it with my face. It's fine. There are other good skills, for sure. But, like, kind of like Strago and Realm in Final Fantasy VI, you get them way too late to be useful, I feel. Pandora's Box, you could make the point that that's a really, really useful spell. You get it the room before the final boss. Okay, I guess. Come on, give me some level 3 soldiers so I can steal their swads. I know what's coming, and I really want to take their swords. I mean, the other issue that I have when it comes to enemy skill is it doesn't give you anything that you don't already have, but better, I feel. So like Beta comes to mind, or as I like to call it, yeah, Fire 2. it's just fire 2, but it hits everything. Trine, bolt 2. You start the game with fire and lightning. I know, I have that materia already. I guess it's useful to have it on one slot, but, you know. I suppose there's Magic Breath as well. But, like, Magic Breath, just, like, one enemy does that. And it will always prioritize the thing that the enemy is the strongest against. It's not a good skill. Which is wild, because, man, you know me, and blue mages, I like blue mages. Blue mages are cool. Oh my god, first time? That's also a ridiculously rare steal. I'm gonna put that on Cloud, and everyone's gonna be great. Here's one of the interesting things, but I very rarely put Aeris in the front line. She is traditionally the mage, more specifically, the white mage. But she's got this super duper cool weapon Fang, so, you know, get some use out of it. And be strong. Would you like for me to discuss it now, or would you like for me to demonstrate the best enemy skill magic? I could do both, honestly. Matra magic? One of the enemy skills that I very rarely enjoy using. Look at that! What do you think of it? Each of these stars is an enemy skill. They're basically all pointless. Matra magic is great, because it's just this barrage of missiles, and if you have Nanaki use it, it looks like he's just pooping ordnance. It's really funny. I really like that goofy sword that Cloud has. It looks like your one that A2 has from Nier. Do I mean A2? The one that they put in Overwatch that Vendetta has. That one? That one. Okay, that's basically everything I want from this floor. I got my cool sword. Now I'm going home. Interesting that the guy said meet at the 66th floor elevator, because you can't just go downstairs. But if you do that, then you shouldn't do that. Hey, what is it? Would you press up, please? Turks. Must be a trap. This must have been a real thrill for you. Did you enjoy it? Ugh. They borrowed this beat for Kuja's theme. Also, We Will Rock You, but you know. They got you too? Where's Eris? In a safe place. She is the last surviving ancient. Don't you know? They called themselves the Cetra, lived thousands of years ago. Now they're just a forgotten page in history. Cetra. That girl is a survivor of the Cetra? Cetra, or the Ancients, will show us the way to the Promised Land. I'm expecting a lot out of her. The Promised Land? Isn't that just a legend? Even so, it's far too appealing not to pursue. It's been said the Promised Land is very fertile. If the land is fertile, then there's gotta be Mako. Exactly. That is why our money-making Mako reactor is necessary. The abundant Mako will flow out on its own. That is where Neo Midgard will be built. Shinra's new glory. Quit dreaming! Oh really, don't you know? These days all it takes for your dreams to come true is money and power. Well, that is all for our meeting. Come on, out of his way. Hold it, I got a lot to say to you. If there's anything else, talk to my secretary. Oh! So they wouldn't have been able to animate it, but Barret actually spat on him, it looks like. Alright. I say cool, not cool. Don't spit on me. Alright, Tifa. I've got a plan. I'm gonna go to sleep and play the demo of a really cool hack and slash game and then pretend that it doesn't exist, alright? Quickly, Eris, tell me about Dracula. Can we get out? Leave it to me. Cloud is so brave. Hey. Eris is an ancient, and the real name of the ancients is Cetra. The ancients know where the Promised Land is, and the Shinra is searching for that Promised Land. I only heard stories about the Promised Land. I don't know if it really exists. Is that right? The Shinra believe that the Promised Land is full of Mako energy, which means if the Shinra get there, they'll suck up all the Mako energy. And the land will wither away. The planet's gonna get weaker. Die, one might say. Can't just leave him be. I'm recruiting new members. Me, Tifa, Cloud, and Eris too. How about you? He's so damn boring. Grandpa. Grandpa? Grandpa? What's so funny? Nothing. Cloud, are you there? Eris, you safe? Yeah, I'm alright. I knew that Cloud would come for me. Hey, I'm your bodyguard, right? The deal was for one date, right? Oh, I get it. Tifa? Tifa, you're there too? Excuse me? You know, Aeris, I have a question. What? Does the Promised Land really exist? I don't know. All I know is the Cetra were born from the planet. Speak with the planet and unlock the planet. And then the Cetra will return to the Promised Land. A land that promises supreme happiness. How do you mean, Sloth? Are you gonna, give your child a A-level in art? I don't know. What does that mean? More than words. I don't know. Speak with the planet? Just what does the planet say? It's full of people and noisy. That's why I can't make out what they're saying. You hear it now? I only heard it at the church in the slums. Mother said that Midgar was no longer safe. That is, my real mother. Someday I'll get out of Midgar, speak with the planet, and find my Promised Land. That's what Mom said. Thought I would stop hearing her voice as I grew up, but... let's just get some sleep. Playing Volcano Princess, trying to get all the endings. To get unemployed, you need to have less than 2,000 points total in your stats, which means your girl's going to stay and play with her dad all day, every day. Oh, that's the one that Heartache was playing, and you were talking through. The door's open. When did it open? What's happened? Tifa, wake up! What's wrong? Something's wrong. Look outside. What's happened? I wonder what happened. He should have the key on him. Come on, Tifa, get Aeris. I'll go help Barret and the others. Barret, Nanaki, come with me. Something's wrong. How'd you get in? Why's the door open? The hell's going on? No human could have done this. I'll go on ahead. I'll clean up back here, so you guys go ahead. Don't get caught by Shinra. Come on, let's follow Nanaki. Yeah, not after the last time, Barret. I refuse! These guys are always funny, because I'm pretty sure they have a head. Like, they... one of their attacks, the head just pops out, just like, hello! I really like the look of the, like, the gameplay of Volcano Princess. Maybe not so much the game. It has, it's got that brown filter to it, but the fact that it is a non-creepy princess maker, that sold me. Because I like the idea behind Princess Maker, but then it just gets real creepy. I don't like it. Genova specimen. Looks like it went to the upper floor using that elevator for the specimens. I only know of that as well because for some reason there was a phase on YouTube when I started kind of getting into the Let's Playing scene and started trying it out for myself. There was a really weird habit of people playing Princess Maker 2, but like role-playing Princess Maker 2. Oh hey, speaking of the Chimera from Full Metal Alchemist, look at this dog with the long hair. And like, basically it's fine. Like as a game, it's a human-shaped Tamagotchi, right? You look after your daughter. You're gonna treat her nicely or treat her poorly? Are you gonna give her education or send her to work, or what are you gonna do? And I like that aspect of things, but then Princess Maker 2 is like, and tell me, what of her breasts? Terribly important. Would you like to see them? You can. I'm like, no! Game, I don't! That's creepy and weird. Stop it! I'll be over her with her breasts if you need them. I don't need them, game! Piss off! And I never played it. You probably think I've got a funny follow-up to that. I don't. I literally don't. The game is just weird and I don't like it. I'm trying to think of where the next save point is. Because I got half an hour. I could do this next bit in half an hour, right? He's dead. The head of Shinra is dead. And this indicates something that Tifa was talking about earlier. It's not just a case of it needs to happen. He, that is to say, President Shinra and no one else, has got to just die already and get out of here. Because the thing that allowed him, President Shinra, again, no one else, to come to power, it's still there, right? It's all got to go. Sephiroth is alive? Looks like it. Only Sephiroth can use that sword. Who cares who did it? This is the end of the Shinra. Please, don't kill me. What happened? Sephiroth came? Did you see him? Did you see Sephiroth? Yeah, I saw him with my own eyes. You really saw him? Would I lie at a time like this? I heard his voice too. He said something about not letting us have the Promised Land. And does that mean Promised Land really does exist? And Sephiroth is here to save it from Shinra? So he's a good guy then. Save the Promised Land? Good guy? No way! It's not that simple. I know him. Sephiroth's mission is different. Rufus! Damn, I forgot about him. Who's that? Vice President Rufus, the president's son. Oh, I thought something had broken. The exit HUD is over. That's a weird way of doing that. Why does that take priority? I heard that he'd been inside somewhere else for a long time. I only know his name. I've heard that no one's ever seen him bleed or cry. What sort of person he is. Do I need to do anything? No. So Sephiroth actually was here. By the way, just who are you? I'm Cloud, ex-soldier, first class. I'm from Avalanche. Me too. Flower girl from the slums. A research specimen. What a crew. Well, I'm Rufus, the president of Shinra Incorporated. You're only president because your old man died. Correct. I'll let you hear my inauguration speech. Father tried to control the world with money, and that worked for him. People believed that Shinra would protect them. Work at Shinra, get your pay. If the terrorists attack, the Shinra army will help you. Look perfect on the outside. But I do things different. I'll control this world with fear. It's too much to do it like my old man. Little fear will control the minds of the common people. No reason to waste good money on them. He likes to make speeches just like his father. Well, there's the thing, Empirical. I don't believe that Rufus necessarily knows who Aeris is. So why would she stand up and be like, hello, I'm priority 1 for recapture? No, she's just like, I'm nobody. I'm nobody. Get Aeris out of the building. What? I'll explain later. Barret, this is a real crisis for the planet. One might say, the crisis core. What the hell's that supposed to mean? I'll explain later. Just take my word for now. I'll go after I take care of him. Alright, Cloud. Cloud, I just thought of something. I'll wait for Cloud. Everyone get to the elevator. Getting pretty ugly from here on. We should check our equipment. Cloud and Tifa's materia... we don't need right now. And then you... and that would be you, and then that would be you. Yeah. Sure, that'll be fine. I love this fight. This fight's great. Just the very idea of, hey, guess what? Now this is happening. when I said earlier, hey, when does the thing happen? This is the thing I was thinking about happening. Legitimately, I thought you had a say in who showed up in your team. But it makes sense that they would force Barret into the party, because if you came into this with 0 offensive magic on your team, yeah, no, you're not winning this fight at all. You just die and were potentially soft-locked. Do you know what, as well? I think this would have made a good Smash stage. The one that we got is, it's not bad. It's floating off, like, in the skies of Midgar. No, this would be cool. Like, just 2 platforms with the occasional rings between them. And the camera doesn't quite know what to do because Aeris is always bobbing up and down. And then get Sledfanged. I'm really, really glad that Sledfang can cross the gap. I was gonna say, did we do it? No, we didn't do it. Sensor cannon charging. I feel like this means, hey, take it down real quick. Do it before it does the big thing. Although also, Empirical, reading your comment, I do appreciate that you would make that, because it never occurred to me that Aeris would say, hey, I'm not the, you know, the Cetra girl you're looking for. I thought that's just how she introduced herself. And it goes to show how she thinks of herself. She's not necessarily, you know, the cool grand savior of the world. She's just someone. That, you do that. Aeris is asleep and could do with waking up. Yeah, there you go, because I want to get that in first before we do the other thing. I want to say this is usually the point as well when I get Nanaki's second limit break. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna heal up. Like, genuinely, you get it by using his first limit break a bunch of times. That's how everyone gets their level 2 limit break. And for some reason, I always remember getting it after this fight. Like, it really, really wants you to have Sledfang in this fight. Hell yeah. Excuse me a second, Leonardo DiCaprio. I just need to, do a little bit of this, and then one of you. And that one just so I can get some points for doing this. We good? We are good. Why do you want to fight me? You want the Promised Land and Sephiroth. That's right. Did you know that Sephiroth is an ancient? Whatever. I can't think you or Sephiroth have the Promised Land. I see. I guess we won't be allies. So I am going to... I'm just going to poison this lad. Generally speaking, poison doesn't work on a lot of bosses in this game. It's one of those, like... status elements don't work on the enemies that you really need them to work on, you know? And, in this game, due to a programming oversight, blind never works on anything. Oops! But, no, in this case, you're going to want to poison Rufus, because it works. I'm pretty sure as well, if you cross-slash, you can paralyze him. Well, here's the thing, Empirical. Blind works. You can inflict blind on enemies in this game, but blind only works for player-based physical attacks. So, attack, 2x attack, 4x attack, slash all, they are the only things that are affected by blind. And the enemies don't use those things. The enemies do, you know, like the standard attack hit, or they have their own little swish animation. And blind doesn't work. Ooh, nice. I could do the next bit in 15 minutes. We could do the next bit in 15 minutes. Everything will be fine. Don't worry about it. If I go a little long, I go a little long. The next bit's cool. I can't do the next bit in 15 minutes because I gotta jam out to a piece of music for several hours. Where's Rufus? Couldn't finish him. This is gonna get complicated. I never really did go behind the reception desk. Alright, I'm leaving. Oh, go on ahead. Damn it, we're surrounded. If I was alone, this wouldn't be a thing, but I got a reputation to protect. Yeah, you will get out while you can. It's not you they're after, it's me. Yeah, well that ain't happening. Gotta caught up in this old Marlene. Now it's my turn to help you. Okay, playtime's over, jackasses. Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Who are you calling Mr. Barrett? That don't sound right. Well then, if you are through talking, may I suggest we think of a way to get out of here? Hmm? Oh yeah. You're cold, man. It's like someone else around here I know. Did you say something? Not a thing. So what are we gonna do? Barrett! Play the thing, game! Tifa, where's Cloud? Everyone, over here! Hmm? What's up? Where's Cloud? Oh, he's coming. Hurry, hurry. Oh, hell yeah. Crazy Motorcycle is such a good track. I love it. Did they need to do that? Like, this is... Okay, so they didn't do that as much as Cloud's head did, but, you know. Oh, that's clever as well! She is Japanese. It's one of the words used for the number 4. It is also the word for death. So when the guy knocks out the Shinra sign, it's she. I like that. Oh, game. That's clever. Who do I want? This seems like it's going to be fine, but I'm going to go here to equip materia. Right. You go over there, you go there, because I know what you have. You can have all store, you can have that. I only have the one elemental, yeah? That's fine. I only need the one. And then all... You know what? Yeah, you're just going to be there so that I can collect more AP. Alright! Attack that way, attack that way. Let's go! Does anybody remember Road Rash? What a good game. What? Is Eris blinking in her character portrait? The characters are blinking! I've never seen him do that. Anyway, it's important to do well in this because of the thing that comes next. Like, you see these health gauges? They're active health gauges. Hey! You leave the mystery machine alone. Really? Road Rash, the first game you ever played on the PS1? What was mine? Driver was mine. Driver or the Phantom Menace. I was never any good at it. But I really enjoyed it because I had a lot of cheats for it. And then my dad... I think my dad mentioned they'd considered Dead or Alive because it looks like the cool fighting game, and, you know, fighting games are cool, like Street Fighter. I like Street Fighter. But then one of the guys at work was like, oh, yeah, that's the game with the tits. And they're like, well, we can't tell him what those are. So, I didn't get Dead or Alive. I borrowed it instead. And then... I could have done better with that, but you know what? I'm not going to complain about it. That was a good run. Do I want to waste a turn switching everybody around? Do you know what? I might. I think that's how I got Driver. Like, I genuinely cannot imagine a reason why my parents would buy that game for me beyond it was in the pile. You might notice this is a recurring theme. I have that game. It's in the pile. Yeah, see, I remember this. It's got the fire attack. You see how Cloud just didn't take damage from that? Hot times. And then some games I got, like, I borrowed from friends. So I mentioned it before. There's one of my friends, his sister and her boyfriend worked at the local Virgin store. And what they would do is they would, you know, damnedest thing. Every shipment of PS1 games, the top one would have the case smashed in. And you can't sell that. So he had literally every PS1 game. And, so I borrowed a couple games off him. This is how I know of things like The Unholy War and Jade Cocoon, because he had that one first. Oh! And I borrowed a lot of games of him, and, like, some of the kids my nan fostered would have games. That's how I... that's how I played GTA London way before I was supposed to even have heard of GTA London. Oh well. Completed it too, even with a busted camera that game's got. Mind blow, there you go. Well, what do we do now? Sephiroth is alive. I have to settle the score. Will that save the planet? Seems so. And I'm going. I'll go too. There are things I need to know. About the ancients? Many things. Guess it's goodbye, Midgar. I really like that scene. By the way, like the fact that it's the first time we've seen daylight in this game. And like thematically, yeah, actually, it's this, you know, a new dawn. The things are looking up. There is hope now. I like it. Then let's go. We need a leader for our journey. Of course, that could only be me. You think so? I think it should be Cloud. Oh, damn it, alright. Go northeast to a town called Khan. If something happens, we'll meet up there. Besides, can't all be strolling around up there. It's too dangerous. Let's split into 2 parties. If you take Aeris and Tifa, Barrett's like, yeah, I knew you were gonna do that, you damn player. Get out of here. God, I love the world map music in Final Fantasy VII. It's so good. Alright. What I am going to do... I'm going to pause. I'm going to stop. This is where we need to go. That's calm. But there is something else that I need to do before we go there. I'm going to do a little bit of browsing. I'm going to get some levels. This isn't the Final Fantasy VII world map music at all. It's close, but this is like the Suspicion theme, it sounds like. You know what, Empirical? That's a really good way of thinking about it. It's, so it's something that happens... It's something that happens in Streets of Rage, the first one. Technically the second one, but not as dramatically. Sorry, Paranoid Parrot time. Amazing. In Streets of Rage, the first one, every stage takes place at night, except for the last level. And as you go through the last level, the sun begins to rise in the background, and it's like hope. Hope is coming back, light is coming back, you're doing it, you're nearly there, just keep fighting. Don't turn on each other when you find Mr. X. Don't do it. You could. Oh, this bit. I like this bit. It is the main theme of Final Fantasy VII. This bit's sad. I'm just gonna leave it on this instead of going to Panic, because I like it. Who are we gonna go say hello to? Let's go say hello to Todd. Todd's cool. Do come back tomorrow at the same sort of time, where we're gonna play more of this. Hell yeah! And enjoy the theme tune. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, come back for that. And until next time, goodbye!